What up, Coach Colin Castello with ShotMechanics Basketball, and today I've got another free agent sleeper. This time it's my man, Donald Sloan. Alright, so if you've been watching our channel for a while, you already know that Donald Sloan's one of my main guys. From the workouts we've done together to the videos we've shot, he's an overall great dude, and he's going to be a free agent this summer. So in today's video, we're going to break his game down into a few different categories and really show you what it means to be an effective point guard. Now, as you watch this video, think about your own game, and if you can ingrain some of these same tricks and tips into your game, it's going to help you out a ton. But before we get started, if you're new to ShotMechanics, don't forget you can click the button above or the link in the description to get a free copy of my 7-day shooting challenge. This is 7 days worth of workouts that's going to change the way you think about your training and changes the way you think about your jump shot. So go ahead and pop that button, and don't forget it's 100% free for you. All right, so let's jump right into it and begin with Donald Sloan's playmaking. So one of the things that Donald is best at is his playmaking and his ability to get his teammates involved in the offense. And what's great about Donald's style of play, and something that a lot of young players should take notice, is he doesn't always make the flashy pass, but he makes the right basketball play. And really what it comes down to is Donald is an absolute master at reading the help side or the secondary defender. Now take this play for example. Now this looks like a relatively simple play, but a lot goes into it. Notice as Donald looks for the post entry pass, he reads that secondary defender and sees them starting to help. So because of that, he can snap a quick pass out to the wing and they've got a wide open jump shot. Now he's awesome in these perimeter situations, but he's actually even better at attacking the basket and collapsing the defense. So check out this next play. Donald attacks baseline. As he does, he's reading the help side defenders. Here he sees he's got his teammate in a corner and a teammate cutting to the basket and one defender in between. So he manipulates that defender by looking at his teammate at the three-point line, so they jump that direction to open up the wide open lane. And when it comes to playmaking and getting his teammates involved, that's just what Donald does. He makes the game seem easy. And guess what? The stats back it up. His last year with the Brooklyn Nets, he was ranked 6th in the entire league in the assist to turnover ratio. That means that he actually had a way better assist to turnover ratio than guys like John Wall, Stephen Curry, and Russell Westbrook. So not only can Donald keep everyone involved in the offense, but he also can flat out take care of the basketball. And in the NBA, every possession counts. So having a point guard like this is worth their weight in gold. So young players, take note, share the ball, get your teammates involved, and don't make the game harder than it has to be. All right, next let's talk about Donald's shooting. Now in the past, this has been a little bit of his Achilles heel, but over the last couple years, he's worked a ton on it and tweaked some of his mechanics, and he's getting great results. In fact, in a very short amount of time, Donald's been able to turn himself into an elite level shooter. So as a career, he's shooting 40% from the three-point line. But the thing that's most exciting about this is each and every single year, Donald continues to improve his three-point shooting percentage. Now what's scary is I really don't even think Donald's done developing when it comes to his jump shot, because his mechanical tweaks have only been a couple years old. And then when you add in the fact that he's one of the hardest workers in the entire league and he's just going to get more reps, I honestly think he can easily be a career 45% three-point shooter. Now, the thing that I love most about Donald Jumper is that he's a dynamic shooter, meaning he can hit shots out of pretty much any situation, off the catch, off the dribble, or off the separation. So in today's positionless NBA, he fits absolutely perfectly because he can knock down shots in all the situations that he's going to need to be able to. Now, keep in mind, it's this versatility on the perimeter and in your shooting is exactly how you're going to want to train your own jumper. So Donald is a great example of the recipe that it takes to be an elite level shooter. Number one, you've got to optimize your shooting mechanics, and then number two, you got to put that work in and get those reps. All right, next up is finishing. Now, Donald is a big body guard who, once he gets into the lane, can create some contact and finish over bigger and taller defenders or through them. Now, this is huge because, like I talked about earlier in his playmaking, he's constantly hunting the paint, getting to the basket. So, by being a threat once he gets there, he opens up a lot of opportunities for himself and his other teammates on the floor. Now, if you watch a lot of the elite scorers in the NBA, you really notice that they're dangerous from all three levels. They can shoot the three, they can hit the mid-range, and they can finish at the rim. And Donald's no different. So you'll notice that Donald's a mismatched nightmare when it comes to finishing inside the key. He's too big and too strong for a lot of smaller guards, and he's got the finesse and speed to beat larger players once he gets there as well. You also notice that when he's driving to the basket, he's a master at controlling tempo and pace, a lot like Chris Paul. And because of this, he rarely gets hurried or rattled by the defender, and this causes a lot of great decisions once he enters the paint. Because if a point guard can control the tempo, they can control the game. So if you're a young player, take a few cues from Donald here. You want to learn how to play through contact once you get into the paint, and you want to work on that finishing package. Runners, floaters, underhand scoops, overhand scoops, and really develop that soft touch once you get inside the paint. Alright, if this video helped you out, go ahead and pop that like button and then head to the comment section down below and let me know what sort of video you want to see next. This is a channel for the people, by the people, and I run pretty much everything off a request, so leave it down below and hopefully I will get to it. And don't forget to pick up your free copy of that 7-day shooting challenge. Click the button right here or the link in the description to get that and get started today. Again, I'm Coach Colin Castell with ShotMechanics Basketball. Thanks for watching, and until next time, splash on.